Interesting presentation last year in Malaysia, and I am looking forward to navigating the rail technology and opportunities for National Railway Master Plan. Please, if you could join us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to present here. I am from Indonesia today. I'm so lucky to meet you all. My presentation about navigating the rail technology and opportunity of National Railway Master Plan in Indonesia. As you see, there are two presentations, high-speed train and MRT. This is our success project, I think. And then, our challenge is how we guide our master plan until 2030. So there is so many opportunity about the railway. Why? Because technology is a must. Currently, all of the sector need new technology, including railway. In this presentation, I divided into three parts. First one is envisage the use of digital solution and innovative technology in rail infrastructure. Before that, I want to introduce you in Indonesia. We have two main organizations to manage the master plan. One of Ministry of National Development Planning, and then for railway we have Ministry of Transportation. But in Indonesia, MOT, even we have a specific railway, but now we have one of my job now. Before my role in railway, and then now I still in transportation policy agency. In Indonesia, we have three main focus about transportation. One is connectivity, accessibility, and then safety and security transport. In the main focus, I have highlight information technology and digitalization is our concern. Formulation of policy that are adaptive and visionary towards the technological development of transport facility and infrastructure, like integrated service system.
Yeah, I will run it. Just
Yes. This one, I show you transportation policy in main focus MOT new established last years. And then DJKA having managed direct railway sector. And then this is Ministry of National Development. So we have together to make sure our planning can be guided into implementation stage. That's why, we have so strength to implement our project and program. And then, Indonesia having now operating high-speed train. The successful behind that, we have collaboration, the organization. Next. In the policy implementation, specific for innovation, we have mentioned information technology and digitalization is our concern. As you can see here, policy formulations, everything we do, we should guide and then making the recommendation to our minister for its issues. Next. You see here, in Master Plan Indonesia, as we show you Indonesia Island, we have so many challenges in the future. So, we have a vision, competitive, integrated, high technology, synergized with industry, affordable and responsive to development. This is the vision of railway. How about Indonesia overall? Indonesia overall 2045, we have committed to develop green, smart, accessible, and integrated railway with compatible and human resource. So this is our challenge, is a legal, and then now we still have to review again because we have to make sure all of the operation of high-speed train in Java, and then elaborate something like innovation, digitalization to mention in this railway master plan. We have so many challenging, including budgeting, as you see here, to implementing our National Railway Master Plan. We need so many budgeting, but we still make sure all of the budget resource. In this case, you can see here our strategy for short time. We have high point, building competitive, integrated, high technology. As I mentioned before, this is related to how we make sure our master plan should be implementing in another island. So Jakarta MRT and GCAC railway still only in Java Island. And then another city, I think we need to explore. So there are so many opportunities for innovation and integrated this island. So actually we have 6 cities to develop urban infrastructures. Actually, the city already have connecting with rail, but the urban are still next to develop, like LRT and MRT, and then also we have a very famous island Bali. We still have repairing LRT also within the scheme of public service, but need to make sure within the free fund business to business is good. In this case, you see here, Ministry of Planning also mentioned to make sure the innovation is very important. You see here, one of the high point is digital transformation is a must. Also mention automatic guide transit. Actually, Indonesia still preparing to moving the city in Kalimantan, and then we are preparing the first time to buy automatic guide transit. This is the opportunity. In this case, the emphasize the use of digital solution and innovative technology. As I mentioned, to make sure implementation, we should take the future transport challenge, and then master plan, and then we consider the digital solution to operate like LR. And then we should also establish the recommendation. In this case, in the global trends, we follow the global trends, something like IoT and digitalization, access to global market by the location and by the digitalization. This is all our challenge and issues, so many, but we have a point in this presentation about digitalization issues already mentioned here. So, what about Indonesia? You see here, we have a level of system. We have from zero system, but until now we already have the grade of automation until grade 4. For grade 4, we have a line in airport, and then also you see here LRT and MRT and LRT Jabodebek. This project last year already operate, and then there is so many opportunity to guide like maintenance for this biggest project in Indonesia. As you see here, and then this is LRT using CBTC. This is the moment when we deliver sustainable railway. So the new operation of LRT, it's meant there are so many challenges. How about digital concept for railway? And then a key technology is big data analysis, mobile internet, broadband, cloud computing, and then robotic, something like MRT already show you there are so many solutions for robotic. So in this line, in this new line, there is opportunity. So I have to make it the plan, a concept railway, digitalization, connectivity. As you know, infrastructures cannot mention different, because we know if we are in railway, we have a system system, its main infrastructure, railway system, and then how we manage operational technology, and then management information system. In this case, telecommunication for future work, there are so many opportunities. How we establish new standard telecom like that. And then some of this issue is about operation control center. We have a worry. Why? Because there is an issue about cyber. Advanced cyber, scalable cybersecurity solution, we should to make sure our system, and there is a solution, and then to make sure together between regulator and operator, how we make sure the issues about cyber like that, to protect our system. In this case, you see here, the challenge about railway is maintenance control. How we maintain our depot. So we need so many digitalizations system to make sure how we consider our asset. Not only physical asset, but also asset system. So that's why we need technology. Technology is meant Internet of Things, intranet, or cloud service in the future, it should be used. In this case, to maintain a sustainable railway business management, especially infrastructures and rolling stock, we need to make sure infrastructures monitoring systems, predictive maintenance, wayside train monitoring system, dynamic railway infrastructures access system. So, in Indonesia, our part is there's infrastructures including signaling and interoperability. So these issues, automatic train operation, it should be maintained. How we deliver these issues? We have a recommendation about digital solution and innovative technology for our, Indonesia for MOT is a regulator and then operator like MRT. We are suggest to our stakeholders the important effective and efficient supervision to optimize the information technology like this one. The use of real-time infrastructures, sensor, IoT condition monitoring tools is very necessary for predictive maintenance. Providing integrated digital-based data and information, so this is the railway big data. Provision of automatic digital reporting from operator infrastructure rolling stock operator. So there's a different operator infrastructures and rolling stock operator for Indonesia. I think another country also have the same, but some of same operator. Construction of command center equipment with a monitoring dashboard for executive for central government. This is our challenge, how to make sure to to make sure sustainable our railway line already operate. In this presentation, I also show you how we manage large-scale railway infrastructures. As I mentioned, there are six metropolitan already operating the railway, and then future works we still to make sure the city having urban railway. Actually, you see here, Jakarta, Bandung, Semarang, Surabaya, Medan, and Makassar. We have to shifting smart mobility in the city. So that's why automatic vehicles, seamless mobility connection, and predictive data real time should be a big data. And then I think the challenge for future is how we trigger the form of infrastructure and rolling stock management. The successful is we should see who is actually behind the asset, and then how the asset life cycles, and then who is integrator. We have analyzed using SWOT to identify managed digital railway technology, and then in this case, you see here the opportunity is market demand, urban mass transportation, COD, information and digital technology, and global railway investment and supply market. So there is an opportunity for us, as you see a success story MRT last presentations. I think for another line should be lesson learned from the MRT line. So that's why we have a commit all of the new line should be having concern about technology use. The government understands the aim of intelligent infrastructure, increase availability and reliability, more efficient infrastructures. So, how government see the benefit and how the goal? The goal is yearly detection of infrastructure failure. So, for maintenance, we should know our asset by in this innovation, like in infrastructures intelligence. Predictive when failure will occur, possibly impact of interruption of operational service, readiness of planning data before operational disruption occurs, planning intervention prior to disruption to train service. So that is the goal, why we use intelligent infrastructures. And then the benefit, I think, we need maximize workers and time and productivity. Meet and demonstrate regulatory plan budget and control. Meet smart city goals. So, government in central and in the local should be concerned how we manage the infrastructures. This is the loop of successful asset life cycle But you know, before we successful establish the operation, actually we have so many challenging like how we prepare land acquisitions. It is the biggest problem in the project. So that's why asset performance management should be clear before the operations. And then how about development? Asset planning, as you see, so many lines, new line, urban, existing. In this case, we need to connect to make sure the business successful, like the concept. So that's why infrastructures, railway, we easy to maintain. How we enterprise the asset management? In the future, each operator needs digital solution enterprise asset management. This is should be to make sure asset life cycles sustain, and then our operation still until the operations and the more safety. To maintain the real human capital is must. How we challenge the human capital? Everybody needs to use this empowering digital workers. It should be flexibility, programming and database, analytical skills, problem solving, curiosity, and digital operation. So, if we have these skills, we need to maintain the future of operation. For plant in the center and the epicenter. The epicenter, you know, how we maintain the rolling stock. So, human capital should be using this very simple management, but this is very, very important. Everything the government should be doing this process. So I think this is the most powerful management to maintain the railway from now and the future. So, how about safety and security? As I mentioned before, the issues very important about cyber security. In Indonesia, actually, to operate the railway, we have a keyword, safety and security is different. You see here, there is an accident still any in Indonesia in this year or have one accident. You see here, this is our challenge. Why these collisions in this line happen? Because this is still manual, you know. But currently this line still we preparing signalings. But during the process, we still have one time. This one. I hope in the future there is no manual again in the railway. This is the point. In Indonesia, we already have a legal about safety, and then we have a controlling our operator. So very, very careful to make sure our operators, but not only we have established the legal, but we need to supervise each time. That is the point. You know, in Indonesia, we using different regulation about work safety, employment, and then railway. But in this case, we use integrated this legalitas regulation to make sure our safety. That's why we are mean safety management system integration. So MRT already presenting. So we have to evaluate our operator, and then so that because MRT is very good operator. So this is you see here rail operator MRT Jakarta, LRT Jakarta, LRT Jabodebek, and LRT Palembang. We already evaluate using this system by integrated system in railway. In Indonesia, last time we only have one operator, but now we have so many stakeholders now. So that's why in Indonesia should using digitalization and innovation to supervise our stakeholders, not only in operator but also in industry area. In this case, you see here the most important how we manage the human resource. There is so many challenges in our side, how we make sure our stakeholders, we need to optimizing human resource in our side as a government, and then to make sure our operator also. So that's why we issued the certification, like Mr. Hermanto explained in high-speed train. So all of the human resource should be certified, even the government side or operator side. This is very, very important. So that's why we have we build the institution in railway sector. We have a school to make sure our stakeholder having a human resource which basic railway. So during the construction, you know, we have a safety assessment, and then actually in international railway also have the standard like this one. So in Indonesia, we still have issued the regulation, but international standards also very, very visible. The issues about security, you see here, Indonesia government having a specific regulation all of the strategic sector should concern about cyber security. There are so many objects vital, including railway, should be protected, and there is a presidential regulation to make sure vital information infrastructures, electronic system. In this case, interdependent electronic system in supporting strategic sector, which in the event of disruption, damage, destruction to the infrastructures, has a serious impact public interest. So, you see here a record of internationals about cyber incidents, including in Indonesia. This year, January, we have cyber incidents happen. The data reportedly related to the ransomware. The data deleted including personal data of employee, passenger, and Indonesian Railways data. This is very, very important to make sure. Why we concern cyber incidents in railway? Because we should know the impact paralyze most the railway business, assessing, scheduling, and ticketing system. This is the impact of operation. Travel business transactions, ticket, security, customs, personal data, and effect for operation and critical infrastructure. I think another city in the world, like UK, Denmark, and Switzerland, also have issues cyber incidents. So that's why we need to make sure to protect these issues. So Indonesia have issued presidential, very specific presidential regulation concerning protection vital information infrastructures. So in the railway, we already coordinating all of our stakeholders, but you see here, why we should very important, another department, not only transportations, it should be protect. This is the big framework, the policy of cyber issues. So the last, in our recommendation, we already issued for railway sector, preparing and harmonize minister regulation regarding protection vital information, adding technology information and communication management tasks and function within the MOT. It is necessary to strengthen the management human resource and should be certified. So specific certified for these issues. Creating a work environment that is aware information security, continuous promotion cyber security awareness in MOT, and integrating this issue with master plan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I will not keep you standing there further for any questions. We'll skip that. I understand you're fasting, so it's really difficult, 35 minutes you have been there. Thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Andres Pizarro, who was supposed